Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome back to more Skyward Sword. In the last part, we got far into the deep woods here, and we actually got right up to the temple of the woods here. But we're actually going to go back up into the sky in this part and get some of the stuff that we sort of triggered in the last part on the land here, including those goddess cubes, because as you may have guessed, when they got shot up in the sky, they actually have something to do in the sky. So, just to prepare ourselves for the um, the the dungeon, we are going to get some stuff, and I actually think Fi will actually tell us about it here. Master Bobbery. When you hit that goddess cube with the Skyward strike earlier, I was able to detect a resulting energy reaction above the clouds. So yeah, they're shown on the map. The location I have marked on your map indicates a spot where I sense an energy reaction. Okay, it looks like a chest almost. I advise you to investigate the area around this location. Okay, so we'll actually go do that, and that'll actually bring us to a new island on the sky, which it's sort of like the second main island in the game, although not nearly as big as Skyloft. But we'll be returning there to do some side quests later. It's actually sort of like a bar of sorts, but it's like pumpkin themed, so that's kind of cool. In fact, the owner is called Pum, and his daughter is called Kina. So, you know, Pum Kina, yeah. But we can open this chest here, and we get this. Actually, the thing, yeah. When you activate goddess cubes, it activates goddess chest in the sky. So that's what we're working towards when we get those goddess cubes. So they can actually have different things in them, a lot of different things. They can have like those slingshot seed pouches that we saw before. They can have like this, another slot for our adventure pouch. In fact, I think that's actually the only one that has that. Well, maybe another one does. I'm not positive. They can have heart pieces in them. They can have all sorts of things. There's actually a bird statue here, but we don't really need to activate it because it doesn't do anything. But while we're here, I'll actually go in here. We can get that other goddess chest on our way back into Farron Woods, but we actually want to go in here because there's a few things we can get in here. A heart piece on that chandelier. I wonder how we get it. That's wow, it like points to it multiple times. It really wants you to see that it's there. But yeah, the Lumpy Pumpkin, that's the name of this place. This is Kina, and this is her father, Pum. Welcome to every bird rider's favorite rest stop, the Lumpy Pumpkin. This is the one and only place you can enjoy some of our famous pumpkin soup. What do you think? Want to try a bit and see what all the buzz is about? I don't really have an empty bottle, so I'll pass. I get it, sure. This place is good for more than just drinking soup. You can also meet some colorful folks here. But don't break anything or make a mess of my pub. Especially my special ordered custom-made chandelier hanging from the ceiling. I don't want to see you shaking it, and don't even look at it sideways, am I clear? I'm surprised the chandelier text wasn't in red, because that's actually what we have to do. Hint, hint. Well, welcome. I can see from your handsome outfit that you're one of the Skyloft Knights. I hope you make yourself at home. Have the rupees sitting on top of the chandelier caught your eye? Don't go thinking you can get those down, you hear? You might think that you could knock down the rupees by bumping into something and making the chandelier shake, but don't even think about it. Are we clear? Wow, you're almost more strict about it than your father. But anyway, we could talk to more people, but I don't think it's really all that necessary. Oh, wow, Stritch is here. Hey, Bobbery. I didn't think I'd see you here, but you're wondering what I'm doing here? Yeah, actually. I think I mentioned this before, but man, am I really into bugs. That's why I'm out collecting insects wherever I think I'll find them. If you have a bug net too, you should try catching some. If you don't have one, you can pick up one at Beetle's air shop. Actually, yeah, I think we'll go do that. We'll go there too after we finish here, because now that we have a slingshot, we can hit the bell thing. But yeah, that's just where Stritch is, I guess, in case you're wondering. Colin is still at the thing, and so is Groose, so, you know, just where they are. What does this say? No rough hangers on the balcony. Big ruckuses cause the chandelier to shake. Maybe if I were to roll... Oh, what? I mean, oops, roll. Oh, it just broke. His face. He's just like, why would you do that? Get down here. Just get down and come here this instant. Do you have anything to say about this? Oh no, you're gone and made a terrible mess of things, haven't you? Well, now you're gonna be in a world of trouble. Oh, don't patronize me. You know, I think I'm just gonna leave, actually. I don't really care. Hey, now! You don't think you can come in here and break the chandelier and just get away with it, do you? Well, actually, that's exactly what I thought I would do. But, first piece of heart, because that's literally the only reason I did that, for the piece of heart. It's our second one. Wow, good thing nobody was, like, no glass gun or anyone. What were you thinking? You scared a year off my life. What did you want again? I lost my train of thought. You believe me, don't you? Wait, what? Believe what? There's a fiendish demon living in Skyloft. I'm telling you, I came close to getting eaten by this evil beast. You look like you've gotten a little night training, but you better keep your guard up or it'll take a bite out of you too. Okay, that seems suspicious. What do you want? Don't even pretend that was an accident. I put signs up there to warn people to be careful of the chandelier and everything. It was totally an accident. Well, I washed my hands off the whole thing. Don't be surprised if my dad gives you a royal chewing out. Okay. Do I have to talk to you? What is wrong with you? Just look at what you've done. You broke my fancy custom-ordered chandelier. You're going to be working for me for free until you pay off every single rupee that chandelier cost me. Got it? Are you ready to own up to your responsibility? Sure, I guess. That's right, and I'm going to hold you to that. Let's not waste any time putting you to work. I need you to deliver some of my famous soup to Aegis, Skyloft Knight Commander. So yeah, this is sort of a chain of side quests that we'll have to be doing throughout the game. In fact, it's just 3 things, but they don't activate until certain parts in the game. So we can only do this first part right now. The Knight Commander is a regular here. He says he can't get his day started without a bowl of my soup. Or a bottle, I guess. I don't have an empty bottle, so I have to actually empty that. I know. Oh, fine, but I don't have an empty bottle, so I can't. Exactly. I was just sparing you the trouble of yelling at me. Fine, I'll drink the revitalizing potion. I doubt I'm really gonna need it anyway, so it's fine. I can just buy more if I need to. Yep. I have an empty bottle, so here's the hot pumpkin soup. So we have to deliver it actually within like 5 minutes, I think, or else it won't be hot anymore. So, yeah, in 5 minutes. Which shouldn't be that hard, so we basically just have to fly to Aegis. You know, he's the guy that taught us about our sword, so... Basically just have to fly there, so it's not really that, not really that hard. Just fly there. In fact, I probably will just speed it up, because I don't really feel like I need to commentate just flying back to Skyloft. So I'll do that. Okay, so we're back over here, and yeah, I didn't mention it before, but depending on where you actually land, like, over Skyloft will depend in, like, the near vicinity of where you'll land, like, actually in Skyloft. There's a few different points where you can land. It's not where you can land. You can't land exactly where you, like, get off your bird, because, you know, it's a separate loading area, so that's just the gist of how that works. And also, I didn't mention it before, but if you go, like, through those, like, ring rocks, you know, you'll get like a boost. Although I sort of showed that. I smell something. I know that earthly aroma. Isn't that my favorite pumpkin soup? I asked the owner of the lumpy pumpkin to bring me some, but you went out of your way to deliver some for me? Yeah, that's right. I'm not being ordered to at all. It was just out of the kindness of my heart. Yes, here you go. Oh, now you're like germs are all over my bottle. What if I want to drink out of it? So good. This is the stuff. Pumpkin soup is the best, piping hot. It didn't even look like that much. I mean, how much could that little bottle possibly hold? Well done. Say thanks to the owner for me. Okay. Well, I don't really get anything for that, but I mean, we are trying to repay off a debt, so... I'm not actually going to go back there right now, because if we just go back to the Lumpy Pumpkin, he'll say, oh, thanks for delivering that. Although, he'll be kind of rude about it, because, you know, we did break his chandelier, but, I mean, rightfully so, I guess, but, if we just go back there, he'll say, I haven't decided on your next task yet, to try and repay off the chandelier. And also, yeah, there's goddess cubes actually in Skyloft, too, in case I didn't mention that, but some of them are in Skyloft, but a lot of them are in the sky, but the other one is in the sky, too, so I'm just gonna go get that right now. But, yeah, if we go back there, he'll just say, oh, I haven't decided on your next task yet, come back later, so... we really can't do anything else there right now. I just wanted to get that little side quest started while we were in the sky here. But there is that other goddess chest, and in fact, I can actually put a beacon on it because you know we can put beacons in the sky here. So I'll actually do that. In fact, I'll go through this. Oh, I'll go through this little boost thing here. There we go. In fact, I should also mention that the farther you stay, like, just constantly straight like this, instead of, like, strafing off, is the faster you'll keep going. And wow, I'm really not where I need to be. I'm, like, way out here. This is not where I need to be at all, but, well, unfortunately, I only have 3 boosts. Wow, that looks really far away from here. Although, it'll be on the way to the green, to where Farron Woods is, so... Like I said, it'll still be on the way, and yeah, you can also look down like that, which also is kind of cool, but... This is a cool view, but it kind of shows just how slow we're actually going. Because, like, if you see below us, that platform isn't going by very fast. Although, I guess things farther away from you, like... Things farther and farther away from you, like, don't appear to be going by as fast as things closer to you. Like, that's just how, like, motion works. I don't actually know how that works, because it's more physics stuff, and I'm not really knowledgeable in that subject. But anyway, the chest is here. Whoa, we are going really fast. Crap. I feel like Link would have, like, broken something if he just flung himself off his bird like that, but, you know, I don't know. We get a piece of heart, which actually makes this our 3rd one. Which is a special thing because... Actually, I'm going to remove the beacon just to have it with us, and so it's not distracting me later. We actually have 3 heart pieces now, and that's a significant thing because there actually is a heart piece inside the dungeon, or the temple, whatever you want to call it. So when we go into the temple, we can get that heart piece, and that'll make it 4, and we'll actually increase our heart capacity by the end of the temple, so that's a good thing. So I just wanted to make sure we actually had... 3 heart pieces before we went back into the dungeon. So, oh, a report master. It is possible to descend to a specific bird statue on the surface after you've already visited it. After you have already visited it. Oh, I thought that was a typo or something. After you have already visited it, and I have memorized its location. Okay. To do this, point to the area and descend. We are obviously going to descend in the Forest Temple, because that's where it is. It's not actually called the Forest Temple. I wish it was, because the Forest Temple is amazing. But no, it's actually not called the Forest Temple. I think Forest Temple is just like the description of what it is, but, you know. I think I'm actually going to end it off here, because I really kind of want the dungeons to be like their own separate video. Because I feel like if I just went into the temple now, it would be kind of a little weird. So I'm sorry if this part ends up being really short. But that's really all I wanted to do in this part. Just go back up to the sky and get those, Oh, no, I wanted to get a potion. I'm stupid. You know what? I'll cut back to when I actually get to the bazaar to get a potion. I guess that'll be something that I can use to lengthen out this. I'm sorry. I totally forgot that. I'm an idiot sometimes. Oh my god. I'll see you when I get to the bazaar. Okay, we're back down here, and I also remembered I wanted to go to Beetle's shop to show that, because now that we have the slingshot, I'm an idiot. I'm just forgetting a bunch of things, but I'm glad I remembered, because that'll definitely lengthen this part out. Again, just because we're back here, I'm going to talk to this woman again. I don't actually need to move anything out, but, no, I do not need to move anything. Just remember to talk to her, because, you know, that's the thing that you have to do, but I do want another potion. So I have an empty bottle, and it's only 20 rupees, and I have 10 times that amount, so I think I can afford a potion. Actually, I didn't mention it before, but not all the potions are actually available to you right now, and in fact, I think the heart potion and the revitalizing potion are the only ones that are actually available right now. So, the other ones will be available, well, like, throughout the game. It looks like they're done, but, I mean, she says that they're not ready yet, but I think they probably could have put, like, a cover over it until they're actually done, just to show it, like, in the game, like, physically. I don't know, I thought that would have been a nice touch, but anyway, now that we have the slingshot, we can use it to hit... I said to hit the bell on Beetle's ship, and he will lower down a rope for us to climb. Link, crap, there. And he will let us go up. In fact, this is just like a regular rope. You can actually stop and like, well, no, I guess you can like turn around like that. Link can like grab onto it with his legs. That's always kind of funny, but I just want to drop and we can go into Beetle's shop like this. I think we can buy at least one thing. If nothing else, we can just buy the bug net, because that's what I really need. We might also be able to buy that little wallet there that'll allow us to carry more rupees. And that other thing will actually give us Well, we'll get into that later, but Beetle's Air Shop has everything you could ever want. Please take a look around. If you'd actually buy something, that would be even better. Okay, so we do want the bug net, because that's one of the most important things, because, you know, catching bugs, that's so important. Well, it's used to catch other things besides bugs, too. It'll really make it, I'm sure you'll make a net profit. Ooh, puns. Anyway, that is the bug net. It's another item on our menu, so we'll be able to select it. Oh, thank you ever so much. You've given me the strength to keep pedaling, yeah. So I guess the gimmick is like Beetle is like pedaling on this? I don't know. I think this is actually 150 rupees. Let's see. So yeah, it's basically just... Oh no, it's only 100. Okay, I'll get it. Because our max rupee count right now is only 300, I think. So this will definitely be useful. So we have 300 plus 300. So I'm pretty sure we can hold 600 now. So yeah, there's basically like two ways to actually upgrade your wallet in this game. There's those mini wallet things like that, which I think he sells 3 of. And then there's also like main wallet upgrades that we'll be getting later in the game. So this is actually an extension to your adventure pouch. And this is actually a thing you can carry in your adventure pouch, which extends your heart meter up at the top there by 1. So it's basically like a heart container. But you have to have it in your pouch to actually do that. So I'll definitely be getting it later, but I'm positive it's more than 34 rupees, so we can't even get it right now. So, I have a bug net now, woohoo, yeah, you can fling it around. In fact, you can actually catch these things, which I'll actually show. Get over here, stupid butterfly. Get over here, I want to catch you. There. It is a blessed butterfly. These insects are commonly found around every province. Okay. So that'll be added to our thing, and we can catch all sorts of bugs like this. It's definitely useful later, and we can actually upgrade the bug net too, but to make it bigger, but we can't do that till we actually get more items and stuff like that. So we will have to wait until then, sadly. I don't need that out. No. In fact, I want the slingshot out, because we'll definitely be using that more. I usually don't even get the bug net until after I finish the first temple, but you know, I just thought we'd have one video where we can go back up to the sky, get some side questy stuff done before we actually go into the temple, just to get a little more prepared. We got 2 more pieces of heart, because I wanted to get at least 3 before I went into the temple, so by the end of the temple we could have another heart container. And at the end of every dungeon, in case you didn't know, there's a boss, and all the bosses usually drop a heart container, so that'll give us a full heart. So by the end we'll actually have 8 hearts, so that'll be something. And depending on how many rupees we have, we might even be able to buy that heart medal, or I think it's actually called a life medal, now that I think about it. We might be able to buy that medal from Beetle, which will extend our heart again, so we might have 9. I'm not positive. It depends on how many rupees we actually get in the dungeon. Wow, that was a mouthful. But anyway, in the next part of Skyward Sword, we'll be going into this dungeon finally. We'll be hitting the switch and going into the dungeon finally, because that's pretty much the next thing we have to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.